Yo, what's up, my people? Welcome to ADG Universe. Yes, finally, ADG Universe, we're back. Man, long time, right? You guys been waiting for Backlash France, but we are here, where Kevin Owens will be getting a shot versus Roman Reigns in the main event in a no-holds-barred matchup. Kevin Owens will be taking on Roman Reigns, but the thing here is that Cody Rhodes will be the special guest referee after being put down by Roman Reigns on SmackDown. He now has to kind of go to the back of the line, not completely because he's Cody Rhodes and he already made a big success, but Roman did, do what he said he could do. A deal is a deal, so Cody is put out of the match here tonight, but I decided to put him in as a special guest referee. Also tonight we'll see Gunther versus Seth freaking Rollins, a man who is also the ADG Wrestling Sports Games Network champion, and just probably some would say the most pure athlete right now in ADG Universe and across ADG Wrestling Sports Games Network. Gunther, though, his biggest opponent, literally and physically speaking, going forth here tonight. Can Gunther shock the world here tonight at Backlash France? LA Knight versus Sikoa. Sikoa has not defended that title in some time, and just like his family member Roman Reigns, he will be competing in a no-holds-barred matchup here tonight. Solo said he's going to show Roman how to get it done and that he's the real tribal chief. Candice Lerae taking on Giulia tonight for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, I realized at the end of SmackDown that the championship wasn't really correctly right. So here's the deal, people. So now, if I'm going to have to swap these around, basically. So let's swap the titles around. We're gonna do it right here, right now. So it's gonna be similar to what happened one time in real life when the titles were swapped. So we're doing this with the Intercontinental United States Championship. So Dakota is getting the United States Championship, which I believe. Wait a minute. The United States Championship should be. Yeah, I'm getting confused myself. So it's actually right now. Maybe I had already done it and I forgot that I done it. It's actually right. Let me I'm gonna bring in my because I'm pretty sure the Intercontinental Championship is on Raw, and SmackDown has the United States Champion, like as Zelina had it. So I must have already did it. But previously, before that, it was not right. If you watch the shows, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. I had to switch them around, but it's right now. Wait a minute, no, that's not correct, because she would be defending the minigun and change it around. Not correct right there. We're gonna change the titles around again. I think the computer's a little confused. So yeah, guys, if you're unfamiliar with the show, we are a pure wrestling simulation. There are at times where I will get involved in the matches, but usually it is CPU versus CPU, especially when it comes to title matches and pay-per-views. Now, I will be competing in the TLC match later on tonight because I don't want that match to go on forever. So I will be competing in that match and playing who I see fit to push. Now, normally if I decide to do something like that, I will ask you guys who you want me to play as. But in this situation, that's not what's going down because I haven't had time. Bianca Belair versus TIffany Stratton, as announced at the end of SmackDown after Bianca Belair tried to avoid TIffany Stratton. The title will be on the line, the Women's Championship, and rumors have it Jade Cargill will be in the corner of Bianca Belair here tonight. The tag match that I speak of, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, have had these titles for some time. They still have the Tag Team Championship as well as the World Tag Team Championships. They have all the tag gold on Raw and SmackDown. Defending here tonight against Motor City Machine Guns and the Bloodlines, or should I say the Gorillas, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa in a TLC triple tag. Asuka and Io, Damage Control, going up against Michin and B-Fab. Who's going to win that matchup? I'm going to be staying tuned. Michin and B-Fab have been very impressive so far. We'll see what happens. They are the top team going forward right now in the women's tag team division, which I will be growing throughout the season. unlike WWE. Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns, we already talked about that matchup, and that's going to lead us into the matches. Stay tuned. At the end of the show, we'll break down everything as well as the power rankings, and we'll talk a lot more about what you witnessed here tonight. Let's go ahead and start the show with Gunther versus Seth freaking Rollins. And yes, we may have the princess stop by here tonight. You already told me, so just letting you know. You may be in and out on top of that, but she may stop by to check out these matches and check out the show. So anyway, let's get this show rolling. Sorry it took me so long, baby. We finally here. Gunther versus Seth freaking Rollins up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
And as the ring general Gunther comes to the ring, as I said earlier tonight in the pre-show, in the kickoff, that this man is literally the biggest opponent for Seth Rollins to date. If there was any man that you would think would be the first in line, you would think it would be the ring general. And it is. But this is still Seth freaking Rollins. This man has proved that size doesn't matter. He's proved so much. He defended not only his title, but the ADG Sports Games Network prestige. And in this match, Gunther is the underdog. Believe it or not, he is the underdog. Also, as Seth comes to the ring, bear in mind tonight, it's been so long since I called the competition. If I have a hard time, if I have issues when it comes to like calling moves, I forgot to name the moves, realize why it is what it is. And look at this man, Seth freaking Rollins, holding up the ADG Wrestling Sports Games Network Championship, as well as the World Heavyweight Championship. This man is the epitome of sports entertainment. Always ready to burn it down, Seth freaking Rollins. Tonight, only the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line, which means even if Seth loses here, he'll still be a champion. But that's not what Seth is thinking. He's thinking be dominant.
From Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther! And his opponent, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion and the Wrestling Men's Champion, Seth freaking Rollins.
You know, I've asked myself, what is it that Seth has done personally within his workouts, within his you know, within his regimen, you know, within his mind thinking that made him become the monster that he is today. He is not doing it cheaply or anything. But I think more than anything, it's just the passion to be a champion, the passion to be at the top of his game. It meant so much for him to prove that he could beat Cody Rhodes. He beat Cody Rhodes, took everything from Cody, took everything. But at the same token, you got to think Gunther is trying to take everything from Seth freaking Rollins tonight, or at least begin to take everything from Seth. A lock up here from both of these men. And now, oh, look at this behind the back and the arm lock tie up. And to break the fourth wall, I want to give 2K some credit. Some of the things that they did with the gameplay this year in WWE 2K25, especially this right here, my favorite. The way they increased and improved the chain wrestling is amazing. But yeah, back on point right now. Seth Rollins is in control, strength of Gunther, back and forth with these wrist locks and arm locks here. You got to think this is not what Seth wanted to do early on in the matchup, but he's in this position now where he's going to have to get down and dirty with the ring general. Working that arm, though, working that arm, Seth Rollins. And this could actually turn in Seth Rollins' favor if he's able to do some early arm damage here against the ring general. And the ring general knows that. He goes back. He has the arms of Seth here. But the thing is, this will not slow down Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is a man who can use his feet, his legs if he needs to bring offense. But we've seen Gunther do it as well. We've seen some crazy missile drop kicks from these men. And there we go. Those kicks and beating it down with a discus clothesline. Seth freaking Rollins here. Oh, man. Gets down and dirty there. And now Gunther just loving his work. But Seth Rollins right behind this man. The body of Gunther came out that rope. I think Seth was not expecting him to come down that fast. And even though he had that advantage, he didn't manage to make an opportunity out of it. Gunther now flying. I like to say big titty splash. The big chest splash from Gunther. Can I say that word? Can I say that? Here in 80 minutes. I don't think titty's a bad word. Is titty a bad word? Let me know in the comment section below. And there goes that missile drop kick that I tell you that Gunther can do to Seth right back up. And a chop right now. Seth is chipping a lot of punishment from Gunther. And Gunther knows it. He goes for the pin. And the kick out. A lot of punishment. Seth needs to get out of this now. And the chop. We just got a chop battle. Don't know if this is smart, but Seth freaking Rollins does not care. Insecurity to the head. Could this be the opportunity that Seth Rollins needed? Continuing to attack the head of Gunther. You got to think this was a plan for Seth freaking Rollins earlier tonight. Over the past week when he's been planning for this match. Into the cover. You know, but Seth didn't have that much time to plan. He didn't get the memo until like Thursday that I was going to put Gunther in the matchup. Prior to SmackDown, I had already told him, but he didn't have much time. 2 or 3 days to prepare to be in the ring with the ring general. What he didn't want to do with his Seth freaking Rollins. Gunther told me personally that he despises Seth Rollins and half of the current WWE Monday Night Raw roster. And he said that he's looking to embarrass and maim anyone on Raw that has a problem with that. Irish whip. Sling blade from Seth freaking Rollins. And now he's going to set up for the curse. That's why he was working on the head. But no! Gunther seen it coming. This is with an RKO like it's Randy Orton. 2K, you need to have another animation reversal for that. Just being honest. Keep it for Randy, but you need another animation for the curb stomp for other people. To have everybody doing it, that is unacceptable, really. And this matchup continues. Another matchup has been, again, word from the 2K board of directors, we have reached 3-star potential here in this match. And now Gunther now continue to attack that body and that back, but oh my God, a disconnect. Oh God, Gunther. And breaking the fourth wall. I did not know that move was in this game. That is crazy. And Seth freaking Rollins will not die. He will not stop so easily. He will not be stopped so easily. But Gunther from this France crowd wants to become the champion. Oh man, what a gut buster from Seth Rollins. Now a whipcord. Is Seth gonna go for the count out here? I mean, at this point, I can understand why it would probably be a little sour for Gunther, but I can understand why he would do that. And Gunther, if you go in now from the count out, you will not get the title. Please don't let it end this way. Please don't let it get in this way. Seth. I don't understand the point in Gunther winning this way. Gunther, you do not retain the title. You win here in France, but you do not win the championship. And ladies and gentlemen, the show must go on, but I trust and believe on Monday Night Raw, we're going to have to settle this, and we're going to settle it. And of course, no countouts. No countouts. Falls will count anywhere on top of that. I cannot believe. And Gunther, I think he wanted it this way, maybe. Maybe he wanted it this way. Seth gets a countout loss, but he will retain his championship. And I'm sure this is not what Seth wanted either. And I'm sure these fans here at Backlash that paid their hard-earned money did not come to see this happen. How can you be proud of yourself, Gunther? How could you be? I mean, these things do happen. I mean, it does. But it's not going to happen in this upcoming match. This next matchup, no holds barred. LA Knight, Solo Sikoa defending the United States Championship. Yes, Solo was a United States champion here in ADG Universe before he was a United States champion in WWE.
And is for the WWE United States Championship.
This man, LA Knight, I said it the pre-show, and LA Knight got a little upset with me. He sent me a little DM saying, "What do you mean you're tired of me?" And I'm LA Knight, and I told LA Knight, I said, and I don't know, man, you're just getting a little boring to me. He told me, he said, "We'll see how boring I get when I take that title off of Solo Sikoa and become the new United States champion." Let's see, we'll see. We'll see, LA Knight. Maybe you'll impress me tonight. I'm always open. I'm always open with your nice little fancy gear on. Let's see what LA Knight does here today with this man right here, the street champ. And sometimes I'm acknowledging him as my tribal chief. Solo Sikoa, the United States champion. And like I said earlier, he was the United States champion in ADG Universe before he was the United States champion in WWE. And also, if I say DW sometimes, that's my family universe. I televised it a couple times here on the channel before taking it off, but you know, it is what it is. As I pop as I pop open this Pepsi, you're gonna be hearing it in the background. I'd ask you guys if you are enjoying the show, even though we had that controversial end to the first matchup. I ask you to make sure you hit the likes, hit me up with a comment, and just also know you can join the show and be a manager. And what they'll allow you to do is become a holder of at least one superstar. If you want two, you can become a member of the channel and you can have two superstars on the show. And I guarantee you matches each and every single week. Or at least a push. I guarantee that right now. And here we are, Backlash France, United States Championship title on the line. Remember, come on, listed to get two managers, but $3.99. Just tell me in the comment section you would like to join up, and I'll get you put down as a manager. Just let me know the superstar you want to control.
Weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
And yes, you can pick champions. You want Solo Sikoa, you can pick Solo Sikoa as well.
Weighing in at 250 pounds, the WWE United States Champion.
Build a superstar up from the bottom. You want Shaq, which I think is a beast in this game. Better than football once again. Shaq is a beast in this game. I don't know why. I love playing that. I play with him to death. And I also want to thank you guys that got that matchup, non-related to ADG Universe in our own federations, but the gameplay video of Great Khali and Shaquille O'Neal. I haven't even touched the thumbnail because it's been so successful. I'm like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And here we go. Solo looks game, man. We've seen Solo take out Shinsuke Nakamura just the other night, and now he's going head-to-head with LA Knight, as LA Knight would say. Yeah. Also, if you hear any background noise, anything like that, remember it's summertime right here in ADG Universe, right here in ADG Sports Games Network. And I don't have a big studio or anything like that, so it is what it is. I don't have a big old house, basically. In an old house. Gotta use these ACs and fans, man. And cut my filters on and just play it up. Pray it don't be that bad. Gotta hang in a couple more months with me. It'll be winter, it'll be fall again soon. Solo Sikoa, though, in complete control off the ropes. Here we go. Solo just been a beast since acquiring that United States Championship. He hasn't used anybody, but I will tell you that JC Mateo has told me he will be in the corner in upcoming weeks of the United States Champion, as well as a couple other people. We may see Tala Tonga and more on SmackDown. So if you ain't subscribed, you ain't hit the notifications, do both of those things. And yeah, you won't miss a beat. I know it's been some time, but I want to try to put out 2 shows a week if possible. I want to do more than that. A minimum 2 shows a week is what I want to do. And I know I said that before. But just remember, I do a lot of things. From my faction on the channel to trying to finish up showcasing my rise, as well as give you gameplays and less talks and cover other sports games, y'all know I'll be doing it. I'll be doing it as much as possible. Look at Solo with the Uranagi. Did that do it right there for LA Knight? Like I said, some people just are not on the level to face Sikoa. Solo in here. Going for the, oh, nope, it gets counted. And you got to keep going for the Samoa spike. But give up the LA Knight hanging in this matchup here. But Solo has been a force that's like not working about an hour. He goes in there, he wants to just get it done. This is no holds barred, so Solo can grab what he's grabbing right now, the tables. One table to be precise. LA Knight's coming in. Solo. Irish whip. And that back elbow going to the cover now. Solo Sikoa. He may not even have to use the table, he says. And another pin there. Real quick, is Solo's score. Like I said, he's not working like how Solo's score these days. There you have it. Samoan drop, top rope. Solo's score goes looking for something super, as we say here in ADG Universe. On the top rope. Oh, super double axe handle. But actually, he was doing something fly there. It's been a while since I called commentary. I forgot my own lines. Use the table, man. Nah, he can't make up his, Solo can't make up his mind what he want to do here. Shout out to Logan Paul as Solo uses that prime bottle. There will be no countouts in this matchup, unlike we've seen earlier tonight. But don't forget, on Monday Night Raw, we will get the rematch between Gunther and Seth Rollins, and it will be falls count anyway. In that matchup, of course, there will be no countouts. Oh, BFT! BFT out of nowhere, and Solo Sikoa. Do we have a new champion? Oh, the kick out from Solo. So Solo with training hard, man. It's going to take a whole lot more net, a whole lot more offense. Uranagi. And now Solo drags himself into the cover. Table was not used, but Solo doesn't care. He has pinned LA Knight. Yeah. And Solo is still your United States champion. Who's going to take down Solo Sikoa? His reign continues. We talk about ADG being years in the making from the last time that we were an ongoing televised show. And we talk about how long Solo has had that title. But Solo has came back, and unlike some people show that he deserves to still be that champion through the new competition and the old. Solo Sikoa remains your United States champion. You can see right here uses of prime bottles, and you can say what you want to say, but it was all fair game in this matchup. LA Knight hitting the BFT, but it was not enough to take down the Street Champ. The Street Champ says, you know what? That hurt, but it didn't hurt enough. Gets up. See how you can take two of these Uranagis from the Street Champ into the cover. And that would do it. Still your champion, Solo
Here is your
Sikoa.
winner, and still WWE United States Champion, Solo Sikoa.
Now that is what I would call a good title defense. Now, you guys know I pushed Giulia to the United States Championship. We all know it. Let's just address it. Let's go ahead and talk about it. I also want to check something out real quick before the thing is, I want my matches to go by fast this year, and that's just the way it is. I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I'm sure you guys don't want it to be that way either. So, like, you know, it is what it is, man. While we in here, Send Jessica Carr out here. Now let's let Daphne and LaShawn do this one. All right. All right, it's coming up next, the United States Championship matchup that I'm looking forward to see. I'm kind of conflicted because I'm a big Giulia fan, but I love me some Candice LeRae too, as my daughter calls the mother Lerae or whatever. In a way, in a way though, it's not in a way. I'm for sure this is gonna be a great United States Championship matchup. And it looked like Johnny and Indi are here. The Lerae family, the wrestling family is here. The way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship.
Sing it, Alicia. Sing it. First women's matchup tonight here at Backlash. And Miss Wrestling enters the fray. Mic was not muted, but it was. But that's our champ, Giulia. You see her glorious entrance. I am completely in love with the beautiful madness. I am completely in love with her as a wrestler. I'm in love with her as just being that beautiful madness. And that is why I am going for Giulia. But if Candice wins, I wouldn't be mad either.
And her opponent from Tokyo, Japan.
This crowd is crazy right now.
United States Champion, Giulia.
Cheers and boos. Who are they going for? Mixed emotions here for this SmackDown Women's Division. Rumble, baby. Giulia and Candice LeRae. Definitely Sean referee in this matchup. And you got the family on the outside, the Wade family, the wrestling family, Indi Hartwell here, and Johnny Gargano. Where's Ciampa? Who knows? What a win this could be for Candice LeRae. We've seen Candice LeRae come so close to winning that title herself as we crown the champ for the United States Championship. Into the cover she goes here. And also, we talked about Sikoa being the champion. Now, you know, before he became the United States champion in WWE, but that was not, that kind of also was the case for Giulia as well. Candice asking her to get up here. Now lock up. Very close and contested. And still here, you see Indi's approval here on the outside here. Supporting Mama Candice. This is very similar to what we've seen out of Gunther and Seth Rollins early on tonight. Beginning their matchup, locking up and seeing unlocks here. And I'm sure we're going to see a little more than just that. Good God Almighty. The takedown there after the reverse head scissors takedown. Irish whip here. Candice LeRae. Nice drop kick that does not take Giulia down. And now another. Jesus Christ, there's going to be some serious head damage from Giulia if she doesn't snap out of this. Candice is looking to go here. Candice could actually win this thing. Oh my God. Into the cover. We have a new United States champion here in France. Gotta give it up to Candice LeRae. You don't hate the player, hate the game. Candice LeRae is showing that she's about that wrestling. Springboarding. Oh, she missed it. She missed it. Can Giulia come back here? Kick to the gut. Giulia. Here goes Brainbuster. Into the cover goes the beautiful Madness. And a kick out from Candice LeRae. Just not enough damage done. We talked about, you know, Candice LeRae and her indie wrestling, if my mic wasn't muted at that time. But we talked about her time on the indie circuit. It made her one tough cookie as the fans chant, "We're not worthy." Here we go. Pump handle slam. This is a pump handle exploder, actually. And now the chops from Giulia. And the reverse suplex. Waist lock suplex, and now just kicks to the head. She's already been dropped on her head. And she's got to be feeling it. Giulia up top, the United States champion. Oh, went for that. For something fly with the top rope forearm. Top rope super forearm, but it didn't happen. We knew this was going to be a match like no other. And now here we go, packaged up, swinging it into the Mission Nuclear sit-down powerbomb. And Giulia retains. Take nothing away from Candice LeRae. She brought her A game, making this one of the best matches of the night. I want to know in the comment section also, what do you think about this match? Was it a great match? Also, after watching the entire show, I want to know, what do you think was the best match? If you want, you can just tell me what your favorite was so far. I gotta say it's a tie between this and Solo for me. Just seeing Giulia in action here tonight and seeing that she could take, you know, the offense of Candice LeRae. Those head scissors are so vicious from Candice LeRae, but she managed to stay in the game. And right here you can see some of Giulia's power with that package exploder suplex. Candice, a little frustrated here, went for an early cover, was not enough here. You see Giulia fighting back, and that's what she kept doing. She kept fighting back, trying to stay in this. And right here was the beginning of the end for the Moshinoki sit-down power ground, the package Moshinoki.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's United States Champion, Giulia.
All right, we're gonna take a moment because I don't know if I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty. It looked like I'm tearing a little bit, but I'm just gonna reset things real quick. All right, so yeah, getting word there was a 3-star from the officials, but now the women's wrestling continues with the WWE Women's Championship. Bianca Belair has been avoiding TIffany Stratton. What? Why would you avoid this woman? You don't think you can handle it? I mean, like, why you avoiding this woman? She has been. She's been avoiding this woman. Also, 2K, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but that setting used to just be in there where you could. It's not in there no more. It's not in the settings to set your special to fast. It's weird. The only way you can do it is do it like in the you can't do it anywhere else. Let me go out and see. I'm pretty sure you can't do it nowhere else. Hope you guys don't mind me taking a minute. This would also, you know, keep the show rolling. It's definitely not in there. Let's go all the way out. I'm gonna show you, like, it's not in there. I'll probably do a Let's Talk video about this too. So when you go into the gameplay option, definitely not in there, you see? Definitely not in there. Wouldn't be part of the presentation anyway. Not in the balancing. I mean, I don't even see stamina rate in here, you know what I'm saying? It's not stamina recovery rate, stamina cost, but you know, that's it. It's not like straight stamina in there. Grapple rates in there, no stamina rate. Even in the influence, there's nothing there. Hold up, maybe I got an idea. Was there a section, like, you doing this in the middle of the pay-per-view? Yeah, it's in the middle of the pay-per-view, man. Then go back over the gameplay. There's no tab for gameplay. There's no tab for that. There's only a tab for these. It is what it is, man. 2K, you need to change that because there's no way to set that. Like, this is why people say there's no quality testing or anything going on and one of you guys are playing the game. Because some of the things that you should just know is there or should be there aren't there sometimes. So that's part of the reason. Alright, so here we go. Bianca Belair versus TIffany Stratton. I'm wondering if that reset it my ish anyway. By me going in and out, because that happens too. Alright, Backlash France continues on with the WWE Women's World Championship.
The contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE
Women's Championship.
Championship.
Yeah, World Championship. I don't even know what's going on. I told you guys I may have some problems. As Bianca Belair comes to the ring, I'm gonna be honest. I had my concerns about Jade Cargill being out here. To be honest, what Bianca did the other night was a heel move, you ask me. Now I know some of you might have some issues with TIffany Stratton, but from what I've seen and what's going on currently, I've seen Bianca be called out and made a heel move, but not being the brave champion that she should be. And then we got Jade Cargill out here, and I just don't trust it. I don't trust these two right now. I just don't. Here comes TIffany Stratton, and once again, I've been talking a lot about the game and improvements to the game. You updated several people, but you did not update TIffany Stratton's interest in this game. You updated Cody's interest, but where's the TIffany Stratton love? Why isn't TIffany Stratton getting her correct interest in this game? It's not that, I mean, you got everything else going. You got the nice new, you know, attire. You got Trons and everything, but then you just like, you know, but forget the animation. What? You gotta use the NXT animation. I love this animation too, but it's not, you know, it's not the right animation. There we are at Backlash France. The title's on the line. Can TIffany Stratton become the new women's champion? We're about to find out.
Introducing the challenger from Prior Lake, Minnesota, TIffany Stratton. And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's Champion, Bianca
It's going down in the world. Booker T, shucky ducky quack quack. As Bianca Belair, the EST, and TIffany Stratton, they're about to put you on Tippy time. Here we go, the lockup and the matchup for the women's title begins. TIffany around the back. Takedown. And it looks like Bianca's not going to play that thing. She's going to take her down to the ground, but she can show off her strength. And there she goes. Knees to the body, now attacking the arms here. The ESTO. EST went for the moonsault and missed, trying to show Tiffany that maybe she, you know, she can do something similar, you know, with a moonsault. Even if it ain't the prettiest, maybe it's the strongest moonsault ever. Right to the back goes TIffany Stratton. We've seen the SmackDown Women's Division represent so much. Later on tonight, the Tag Team Division will be representing. Rhea Ripley will not be defending her title. And what I say, and now, Jade, I told you, I didn't trust it to. Jade just removed the turnbuckle to help Bianca. What's that bull? I'm telling you. Now Chad Patton. Thank God he spotted it. He put the turnbuckle back on. But I say maybe you need to get Jay Cargill out of it. Kick to the head here. And you see just what TIffany has been up against when it comes to Bianca Belair, but sort of, but it's starting to tell the story of what we're going to see from Bianca Belair this year. And it's not Mr. Nice Bianca Belair, and it's not Mrs. Nice Jay Cargill either. There's powers that be. And these Wonder Twins, or should I say evil Wonder Twins at this point, maybe Crimson Twins, like Zemos and Tamar from G.I. Joe. I wonder if I hit one, the other one fit it. And now the EST setting her up. And look at a kendo stick in too. Jay's doing her best to sneak some extra offense in for Bianca Belair. And after the chop block, into the cover goes TIffany Stratton, but I thought that's going to do it, Tiff. I hate to say it. And now Tiffany cheating a little bit on, but I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Irish whip. This is a match that Eddie Guerrero could be proud of, man. A lot of lying, cheating, and stealing going on right here tonight. Oh, Tiffany tried to go for some kind of hamstring when she got caught into the KOD. And I'm sure the champ thought that was it. Bianca thought it was over. She thought she had this matchup in the bag. And shouldn't fight forever. False body from Bianca Belair. Turnbuckle is exposed again. I don't think Chad sees it. He doesn't recognize it. Nice reversal DDT from TIffany Stratton. The matchup continues. It's all about the Women's Championship for the SmackDown Women's Division right now. TIffany Stratton challenged Bianca Belair this past week. Bianca did not show up. I decided it's still gonna go down. It still was gonna go down. And there it goes, the handspring into the Alabama slam. Now TIffany into the cover. Will we have a new champ? No, not yet. If it's gonna happen, kick out there. TIffany, you know what you need to do. Here it goes, the prettiest moonsault. No, she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. And now Chad is turned around. Bianca Belair with the Irish whip. Oh man, here goes the power. EST slam into the cover. And Bianca keeps the title. I didn't know they had the ring thing now in the cutscenes. Okay. Yeah, sign us up for a rematch, baby. I cannot believe that happened, but it is what it is. Maybe if TIffany had a little help at ringside, it would have went another way. But yeah, the show will go on. Bianca keeps the title, baby. She keeps the title. And yeah, here we go. Here we go. The WWE Tag Team Championships are on the line. I will be pushing Motor City, believe it or not, in this matchup. But who will win? As you know, right now, the OC has all the tag titles, man, from SmackDown and Raw. The titles finally be split here tonight in this tables, ladders, and chairs match on another level here in Backlash, France. Alright, so far we had about an hour of ADG Universe action, man. Make sure you guys thumb it up if you've been enjoying the videos, if you've been enjoying the matches, if you've been enjoying the storylines. TIffany Stratton just walked out of here very disappointed. But the same thing happened with Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, who are the tag team champions and the World Tag Team champions. But only the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
The WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the champions at a combined weight of 505
Gallows and Anderson, well renowned, the OC baby.
Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows also in the Bullet Club at one point in time in their careers with Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. So this is going to be very interesting to see what happens here. But then also at one point also turn enemies. And they rekindle all of their friendship and enemyship or whatever you want to say here tonight. And Motor City Machine Guns also spent some time in Japan. They know it's like being in the ring with these guys as well. Not only in Japan, but in TNA. Total nonstop action. Raise your fist, guys, for these guys.
And at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
All in all, despite the wait, the build for this pay-per-view, I think it came out pretty good. Just imagine if I was actively doing this stuff every single day or just about every day. Them gorillas are here. Tama Tonga. Tonga Lola. Not sure why they're still not coming out together, but Tama's coming out first. Through the fire, through the wire, through it all.
And from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 209 pounds, Tama Tonga.
Now let me pour me some more Pepsi before this joint gets started. Don't forget, you can be a manager. You can also control tag teams as a manager. And it won't cost you anything. Anything at all. A tag team spot is just like a superstar slot. It's just that way. It's just one spot. So if you did decide to be a member, and with membership you can have two, not one but two, control two parties. You can be a tag team and a singles competitor. It could be a women's competitor and a tag team. It could be a women's tag team. You can also create a women's tag team. If it makes sense with the storyline, it's all for it. Just hit me up in the comments section. Let me know what you want to do if you want to become a manager here in ADG Universe. That's that guy right there. That's that silverback. That's that Camacho. That's that man right there. That's Tonga Loa. That's me and Solo's MFT right there, baby. That's what that is right there. Me and Solo's MFT. Probably our VIP MFT. Put some respect on Tonga Loa's name. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, the man made a couple mistakes coming in, yo. You cannot deny what this man done before coming in to WWE. Sometimes you have a bad day. Sometimes you got a night off. But just because Jordan hit and drop, 30 points on one night, and maybe one night he only hit 15, does that mean he's not one of the greatest of all time? No, it doesn't. All right, WWE Tag Team Championship on the line. Here we go. Look at these tag teams, man. I hate to say it, SmackDown has been the thing, right? Here tonight at Backlash France. SmackDown has put it down in all of these matches. They have got it done. And look, we talked about Tonga. Take it down, Alex Shelley right there. This is a dangerous matchup. So dangerous. Anytime you got steel ladders, wooden tables, you know all types of things can happen here. I know some of you are thinking, oh, we're not the Prince Willis Wrestling Simulation at the moment. But we're kind of hard. These are the top 3 teams battling for the title. I didn't just pick some random team to be in this matchup. These are the top 3 according to the rankings in the power rankings. Oh! Alex Shelley flying there. Oh man, Tom is getting a world of hope with the steel chair shots. It's almost like Paul trying to come save his old buddy. And look at Tony Lowe, the VIP MFT, trying to get the title. This could be one of the shortest matches in the history. Alex Shelley says, oh no. Oh no. Alex, no, you're not going to reach that close. Oh, table to the back of Luke Gallows. Oh man, Alex Shelley placed Luke Gallows on that table. What's he gonna do? Alex Shelley, oh my God! Oh, he missed it! He missed! And he missed it. He tried. He tried so very hard. And now Chris Sabin. Oh, he missed it. He tried to put Luke through the table. He missed. And now Alex Shelley on the outside. This big chaos already. He grabs the table like he's trying to put the table back in play. Saves his buddy right there. And then Alex Shelley drops in. And she's in the building just like I said she would be. And Tama from behind. Tama from behind. It's almost at times like Tama and we're all working together in my old buddies. All running buddies, baby. I don't trust none of these Bullet Club members in this match. It's almost like Motor City versus the world here. So anyway, if you could choose someone to win this matchup, who would you choose? And then outside of that, who would you choose?
I'm gonna say
I was calling them, a second ago when they came out, I said them gorillas. Them gorillas. There's chaos in this match. Alex Shelley, what is he doing? I think Alex is hot. Alex, there's no one out there, Alex. Maybe he was confused. Alex setting up the table again. He's going up top. Protect the investment, and now Tama just got put to the table. The fans are proving that this is awesome. And now Chris Sabin is grabbing the ladder, looking to set it up. Tama gets in the way, and oh my God. The VIP with the low blow. to Chris Sabin. And now Tonga's in to save his partner. And we got a kendo stick right now. These men will never be the same after tonight. That's for sure. What a matchup. For me, this is a dream match as well. Now Alex Shelley stalking the VIP MFT. Reversal from Tonga. And now Tonga's getting a table. Bloody and bad he is, but he's getting a table. And now saving his partner. And then slamming the body of Tonga. The ladder is being set up here. Taylor's climbing. This just that Carl Anderson here. We could have new champions here. And he did it. And he did it. Alex needed to help him there, but he didn't do a good job. He's pulled down. He was very close. I'm pretty sure he was really close. And now Carl trying to get the title, trying to retain. Together with time. What the heck? And Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows retain the title. So many times I thought the Motor City Machine Guns were going to win it, and I feel like they got screwed in a way. But still undisputedly the best tag team in all of ADG Universe, holding on to the Raw and SmackDown titles. The titles are still undisputedly with the OC. And they may be currently the only tag team that matters. Some of the moves here, the pain that Alex Shelley went through. Taking out Tonga there, but in the end Carl Anderson managed to sneak up because the MFT is almost like you didn't see it, but I don't know.
WWE Tag Team Champions.
I don't know, man.
The team of Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
These guys still are the champions. Also in the comment section below, do you prefer me using in-game picks or other picks? So you like to see me doing a mixture of in-game picks and realistic picks when it comes to my ADG Universe thumbnails. So basically I'm saying in-game screenshots or just, you know, using like I use for a lot of my like my faction content, like real photos. So from one tag team match to another, here we are. The women's tag team champion titles are on the line. Here comes damage control, baby. You know, here tonight, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There were times where I was wanting, especially in that last match, I wanted to see a new era. And shout out to What's the Status, as that is his creation with the Oscar update right there, looking real good. A little modded, you know what I'm saying, a little modded creation that you can download from communications right now. Just look up What's the Status, hashtag What's the Status, hashtag Oscar. You should be able to find it, no problem. But I wanted, back to the story at hand, I did want a new age, I did want some new champions. It did happen, but in this match, I don't want new champions. I want Damage Control to keep the titles. I'm not gonna tell you which matches I want to change. Some people know what matches I wanted to change and what matches I didn't want to change. But this pay-per-view, a lot of the champions of the past have proved just how great they are and why it's not gonna be that easy to topping them off to topping them out. But B-Fab and Me Chin, a new tag team coming in, trying to do just that. I meant to fix their entrance, but I didn't. I do apologize for that. But here we are with the Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. And we talked about how SmackDown did most of the representing. So come Monday Night Raw, we will have a championship night for the titles that we did not see defended from Raw. We'll see that happen on Monday Night Raw.
And it's for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Michin and B-Fab. And their opponents.
But this is kind of Raw versus SmackDown right here.
Tag Team Champions, Asuka and Io Sky. Damage Control.
With Asuka and Io Damage Control representing Raw, B-Chin and Me-Chin. I was like B-Chin. Me-Chin and B-Fab representing that SmackDown. I told y'all, man, had a little issues and get a little blasted. I've been calling action by myself for an hour and 11 minutes. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Me-Chin with the drop kick here early on. And I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to leave ringside because I need to make a little trip. That's all I'm going to say. It's kind of personal. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to make some roll. I'll be back. You guys enjoy the action. I'm sorry we don't have any commentary on right now. We just don't. It is the way it is. But I'll be right back. Know who's had control, but I can see Io Sky taking it to the sky, missing there as Me-Chin, I'm sure he's trying to hang in there and win the tag team titles, but it looks like Io Sky is in control at the moment. Do apologize for having to leave here. Nice sunset flip. Chin now. A wrench, nope. Gets countered. Io with a shoulder tackle to the back of Me-Chin. And Me-Chin takes it down with a scissor leverage pin. Can she win this way? Oh, man. That was nice, man. Nice move from Me-Chin. I'm gonna say Michin. Talk so much about Raw and SmackDown. This is literally a chance for SmackDown to show their dominance once again. I mean, like, are you just Team SmackDown? No, I'm just calling it like I see it, man. SmackDown has been representing here tonight. They seem like the most established brand at the moment. Not saying that Raw is bad. I mean, they have Seth Rollins. They have Rhea Ripley. But when it came to making this pay-per-view tonight, it's been all about the SmackDown talent represented. And here we go, man. And when that holds true, and this is why another reason why Michin, Asuka, Io needs to win this. Into the cover. Asuka breaks it up at the last minute. Drop kick to the back. She keeps working the back of her opponents here tonight. Io Scott. And now we go to the outside where it gets a little dangerous. Fab knows that. She wants to take it back in a more controlled environment in the ring. Gotta give B-Fab some respect for that. Elbow to the head. Now the kick. B-Fab trying to be fabulous here at Backlash, France. Io Sky with the pickup. She had the first pay-per-view in years. The ADG Universe right here, right now. And she's looking for something super. Going to the top rope with a super Spanish fly, baby. Oh yeah, the Spanish fly connecting. And the fans here tonight for ADG Universe Backlash France are proving that this is awesome. And now she's locking it in. She's locking in that triangle choke. Asuka, no, B-Fab with her strength gets out of it. You got to think that she would have locked it in tight enough. It would have been over. B-Fab still a little dazed, but she managed to get control. Now showing her strength with an Oklahoma slam. Oklahoma slam from the streets. Maybe I should have said Oklahoma City. And now B-Fab with that deadly combination. And it's going to the outside again. You're on the outside with Asuka. You're on the outside with the Empress. And I don't know if that's a smart thing. Oh God, the power right there. You don't need it to end on a count out, that's for sure. Asuka, what are you doing? Asuka, what are you doing? Oh, that was so close to a count out. I'm like, man, we're gonna have 2 falls count anywhere matches on Raw. Only a 2 count. Michin still in it as these women are putting on a clinic. Swooped into the corner, but a reversal from B-Fab, and now she gets a punch to the gut from Michin. Once again, I tell you, man, I may have a hard night. Oh, she missed so badly there. Bad timing from B-Fab. And now the veteran Asuka's going to take advantage of this rookie mistake. She's going to lock it in on the rookie, on B-Fab. Asuka locks in. Asuka locks in, and Michin saves the day. for a tag team partner. But you gotta think this thing might be almost over. An unorthodox shining wizard from Asuka. And now Asuka's up top. Looking to get fly. What a crossbody. Did that do it? 1, 2, 3. Io and Asuka retains and represents for Raw. Just like I said they needed to do. Damage control keeps the titles. Not to be talking down about, you know, Michin and B-Fab, because they represented, man. They represented so good here. Look at the height that B-Fab got. But later on, her experience would come into play. Damage control would take advantage of it. Numerous times in the match, they took advantage of it. They were weakening B-Fab every time they got a chance to. Not saying that B-Fab isn't tough, because she took a lot here. One of the things she took was this super Spanish fly from my girl, Io Shirai, the genius of the sky. And then we talk about the outside environment. They used the outside environment where Michin had to eventually tag out. Right here, we thought it was going to be a count out, but, you know, Asuka managed to get in just in the nick of time, putting on more damage with these combination blows. There was also a big part of Michin needing to tag out. Thought it was over there. Right here, the work on B-Fab to the body, flying crossbody, and the cover. They'd already been hit hard with the Spanish fly.
Here are your winners, and still WWE Women's
Great work from Damage Control here tonight.
Champions,
This great
Io
work.
Sky and Asuka.
Give it up
Damage Control.
for Io and Asuka. What a night it's been here for Backlash France. I ask you guys to always if you enjoy the content, hit me up in the comment section. We are finally here for our main event. It is Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns with a special guest referee of Roman Reigns. This matchup is no holds barred. And yeah, here we are at our main event.
The following is a special referee match, and it's for the undisputed WWE Championship. Please welcome the special referee for this match, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
How did Cody Rhodes get to this point? He had it all. And tonight, the only thing he has is the power to call 1, 2, 3 between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, who beat Cody Rhodes just a couple nights ago, where he said Cody doesn't deserve no one championship. If he wants to championship, you gotta beat him. If not, Cody, you don't get the shot at Backlash. And that's what happened. Roman Reigns in a match, it was a great match. But Roman shows how much he's been dominating, how much he's been training as of late, taking down one of the best competitors that we've had in Asianverse in Cody Rhodes. He made it look like light work. He did. And Cody told me personally he's embarrassed about that. But you know, it is what it is. The only thing he can do now is get better and make his way back to that championship and earn another opportunity at becoming a champion again. But for this man, Kevin Owens, he says he don't want to hear none of that talk. He don't want to hear about what Cody's done, what your golden boy. He said what my golden boy has done. He said it doesn't matter about that. It's about Kevin Owens fighting his way back to the top and bringing SmackDown to a new era. Enough of this bloodline stuff, Kevin Owens said. Enough of Cody. Enough of the bloodline. Let's get back to pure fights. Let's get back to pure wrestling in ADG universe. And that's what Kevin Owens wants. And I cannot, you know, say anything about a man that wants to see pure fighting, wants to see pure wrestling. And let's give a shout out to Lerae who just brought in the corn dog at ringside. Thank you for the corn dog. It's hot. It's hot. Where the mustard at? She's gonna give me the mustard. Hey yo, there's some honey mustard in there on the side from Burger King. Maybe some of that honey mustard. So, yeah, we doing the honey mustard. We doing all that here in the main event. We doing the smacking and all that. As Roman Reigns comes to the ring, I keep it real. I keep it 100. I do what I want to do. I try to enjoy myself, man. I try to enjoy myself when I can.
I found a honey mustard from McDonald's. I couldn't find one.
You might be right. Might have been McDonald's, man. I mean, that's McDonald's. Right? It should have been Burger King, you know, too, because you know McDonald's got nuggets from Burger King.
Yeah, but no, he didn't get the honey mustard. He got the sauce. He got the sauce.
You're right. Roman probably like, bro, Roman gonna hit me up. Why are you talking about honey mustard in my entrance? I'm the champ. Don't talk about honey mustard in my entrance, bro. Talk about me being the champion. Talk about what I did to Roman, what I did to Cody Rhodes. Talk about what I've been doing for your division for years. Talk about the fact that I'm putting people in seats once again. Your tribal chief. I don't know, Roman. Maybe Solo's my tribal chief. I hate to bring that up again. But are you gonna win tonight? Solo did. Roman looks ready though. I'm gonna be honest. I think this is gonna be a fight. But I think Roman is gonna do it again. If Kevin wins, it's gonna shock me. And I'm only saying that based upon what I've seen from Roman in his match versus Cody Rhodes. This man was ready to go. He was ready to go. And he told this man up. He told him up. He told Cody up. You can say what you want to say about that matchup. I'm going to put it in the annotations. Watch that SmackDown episode. The one that got Giulia on the cover. Watch that episode. And you'll see just exactly what I mean. Did somebody just disrespect Roman in the crowd? Roman about to smack somebody in the front row. Maybe was it that chick with the Gunther shirt? After what Gunther did earlier tonight. Eating a corn dog and calling Roman Reigns beautiful inches. It's me, ADG, your boy AntDaGamer. For ADG Rock Sports Games Network and ADG Universe in a pay-per-view that we've been waiting forever for. How long y'all been waiting? About a month? As Roman throws the one up. The tribal chief, he doesn't really even need much commentary. His presence is all. You see the disdain of Kevin Owens at ringside. And the fireworks go off here in France for our main event. Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, no holds barred, and a special guest referee of Cody Rhodes. Like I said, I don't want to talk too bad about Cody. He has, over the years, been a big staple in our show as well.
Introducing the challenger from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
The main event is here. Kevin Owens running straight out the gate at Roman. Kevin must have watched the tapes. He already knew. And that was a very smart move just to start things off. Running direct at Roman Reigns, slowing down Roman early on. Into the cover, Cody here. Call it down the middle, Cody. No cheating. No cheating, Cody. A perfect pin count right there from Cody Rhodes. And now Kevin Owens going after the body of Roman Reigns. And Kevin Owens win the championship here tonight. That is the big question. Can his name be in lights here at Backlash? Now Roman fighting back. What Kevin's trying to do, and Cody, he don't want to count it, but you got to count it. You got to count it right down the middle. What Kevin was trying to do is not let Roman get that early start going, just like he had on Cody on SmackDown. And that early start made it hard for Cody to come back no matter what he did. Kevin didn't want that same thing to happen, so he began early on with a nice takedown, a nice distance clothesline. But as you can see right now, this is no holds barred. Roman can use weapons in this matchup, unlike the matchup with Cody, and come back. And look at this, a quick roll up here from Kevin Owens. And now Roman. Okay, Cody. Nice counts there from Cody Rhodes, calling it down the middle here. Don't know if Kevin's going to approve of this. Also in the comment section below, if you got any ideas of things you like to see for storylines, rivalries, I would love to hear from you in the comment section below. And don't forget also, you can become a member of AntDaGamer Universe and control a superstar for free. But if you want to go a little further, you can become a member of the channel and you can control 2 superstars or a combination of a tag team and a superstar if you want. You also can control a tag team for free too. You know, you just only have one tag team or one superstar for free. You can have more than one tag team or superstar, depending on if you join as a member. And higher ranks, I may even let you do even more at a higher rank. You can probably control even more. But I have to work that out in the studio. Right now, that is what I'm doing. And now you can see on the outside, and Cody's just gonna have to let this fly. There's nothing he can do about this. As our sky cam try to catch the action from up above. And then to the leg here. Kevin has managed to do something to make me think. Made me think he can win this because right now he has done damage to Roman Reigns. And he has stayed in this matchup where I think he's made it almost an equal opportunity. And now using that prime bottle definitely is rough. We could possibly have a new champion. Kevin up there doing too much now, I think. And now Roman's looking for something super. Taunting in front of the tribal chief like that ain't gonna cut it. Roman Reigns, top rope, something super. Argentine backbreaker, baby. Is he gonna go for it again? No, Roman is, oh man. I think we know what Roman's looking for. Get them guns ready. There's Roman shooting up for a drive-by. The fans here in France admitting that this matchup is so awesome. The kendo stick, and now Roman after the kendo stick shot to the body. And a 2 count for Kevin Owens. We know Kevin Owens is not going to give up that easy. It takes a lot sometimes to roll up. We talked about the damage that Kevin did early. Can he? Oh man, 2 count here. Both of these men fighting for the love of the WWE Undisputed Championship. And now Roman is done playing with his food. Ooh, for the spear. No! Kevin countered the spear. And now Kevin may be setting up for his move. Shout out to Stone Cold. Oh man, I thought he was about to hit that stunner. That's why I was shouting out to Stone Cold. But no, backdrop suplex. Kevin Owens once again getting hit with that kendo stick. Roman's weapon of choice in this match. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, says Cody Rhodes. Roman's gonna try to go for it again. Connects this time, and that could be it. Kevin Owens fought so hard, and now Cody is gonna have to count this. 1, 2, 3. So that Roman Reigns retains the title. What a night it's been at Backlash, France, but it's gonna end with this great matchup. Shout out to Cody Rhodes, calling the match right down the middle. Big up to Roman, big up to Kevin Owens, putting on a clinic. And right here you can see what was the beginning of the end and the comeback for Roman Reigns when he, he's taking it to the streets with a drive-by. Kevin tried to stay in this, kicking out, doing what he could. Trying to catch him with leverage pins and roll-ups out of nowhere. The kendo stick shots from Roman Reigns several times to the body, weakening up Kevin Owens' body. But it took the second try at Roman's patented spear to take out the prize fighter. And here it goes here, the count that Cody hated to do, I'm pretty sure. Counting to 3.
Here is your
and now he has declared Roman Reigns the champion.
The undisputed WWE champion, the OTC.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching ADG, watching Backlash, friends. Our first pay-per-view years. There's more to come, baby. We're gonna get even better. This is only the beginning of the things that I plan to do for the show. With that being said, I see you. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got the post show. You can't go nowhere. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got the post show coming up. What a night it's been. I'm just gonna go ahead and break down the matches because we're gonna do the power rankings and talk a little bit about Raw as well. Gunther earlier tonight setting up a matchup that's gonna have to take place because Gunther doesn't get the championship because it was a count out. So we have a Falls Count Anywhere matchup set for the Monday Night Raw main event coming up this week. LA Knight versus Soul Sikoa. LA Knight came, he tried, but got conquered by my tribal chief, Soul Sikoa. Giulia got a matchup like no other with Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae tried to take down the United States champion. Didn't succeed. Giulia retained her title as well. Look at these United States champions retaining. Then we had the women's championship. Bianca Belair retained in what I think was the iffy match. It showed us the true colors of Bianca Belair. She's riding that hill road here in ADGverse, and nobody can tell me differently. You saw it. You see Jade as well taking that same route with Bianca Belair. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, who they are one of the best tag teams ever. Once again, holding on to the WWE Tag Team Championship, holding on to all the tag team gold. But they will be defending their other tag team title coming up this week. Stay tuned to see just exactly who's going to be getting that shot versus Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Oscar and EO Damage Control, he said they needed to represent for Raw. They did, taking down Michin and B-Fab, retaining their titles. Roman Reigns in front of Cody Rhodes. Cody had to raise the hand of Roman Reigns, the guy who embarrassed him on SmackDown, and defeating the top guy that we had for Roman Reigns currently, and Kevin Owens. The prize fighter tried hard. He began very great. Roman Reigns stayed in the matchup. We've seen a longer matchup from Roman and Kevin than we did out of Cody Rhodes, but Roman Reigns continues to show how dominant that he is. I don't know who's going to take Roman out and win, if ever. Who's going to take out Roman Reigns? We could be looking at another dominant reign for Roman Reigns, but in ADG universe. All right, we're going to continue this thing, and we're going to look at the power rankings and for Raw. I'm going to have to change that logo up, of course, but looking at the power rankings going in for Raw, Asuka is #1 right now. The fans are loving Asuka. They're loving what she's doing. Big up to Asuka for that. Seth freaking Rollins at #2. So Asuka and Seth, I can mess with that. Gunther at #3. Gunther, if you would have came more correctly, this would not be an issue. Gunther, you could be at the top, but no, you're at #3. Laura Valkyria, the ADG Riot Sports Games Network champion. She doesn't have currently the title that Dakota has. And remember, Dakota supposed to be getting a shot at ADG Riot Sports Games Network title here tonight versus Laura Valkyria. Dakota, our champ, when it comes to that. And like I'm gonna have to set that title again. Hold on a second. Yeah, they got the wrong champion over here. There we go. Just like it's supposed to be. All right, going back to the power rankings now. Did that change things up a little bit? I was at #4. Dakota at #5, which makes sense. Rhea, though, needs to prove something here tonight, coming up on Raw in the upcoming week. So we'll see what happens with that. Not sure exactly who that would be, but I am thinking it would probably be somebody at the top of the power rankings, just so Rhea can prove her dominance instead of just the women's division. And that would probably be, there might be Roxanne Perez getting a big opportunity versus Rhea Ripley. We'll see what happens with that from our next taping. But those are the power rankings pretty much for Raw. Drew McIntyre at #7. Braun Breaker at #8. CM Punk for 9. 10, Ivar and Eric. Ivar and Eric may get a shot at the tag titles as well on this show. Since they're at the top of the power rankings, I'll probably pull those in the match with the OC. So there you guys have it. I'll set the match up. We'll do a kickoff show and breakdown later on. But I do want to take a look at SmackDown's rankings real quick. So to show you that, I'm going to go into the shows so you can see just what SmackDown's working with after the pay-per-view. Roman Reigns at the top. Asuka, she's working both shows as a champ, so she'll be at #2. Giulia at #3. I mess with that. Seth shouldn't be on the show currently, but he is the ADG Rise Sports Games Network champion, so let's let that slide. Solo Sikoa at number 5. Carl Anderson, who really put on a good showing. He did grab the title and win the championship titles back for his team, so it makes sense that Carl Anderson is at number 6. Maybe this year we might see a solo run from Carl Anderson. TIffany Stratton at number 7. 8, Kevin Owens. Put on a good fight, Kevin. You really did. And number 9 is Alex Shelley. And number 10 is Chelsea Green. Maybe we need to see Chelsea Green do something very soon on SmackDown, and maybe we will. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, man. I think Backlash was a success. I really like what we're working with. Currently, if you're looking at the calendar, we're on the road to King and Queen of the Ring in about 2 weeks' time. So we're going to be setting up for that. That's going to be interesting. If you want to see certain people, or you want to make sure that you have a spot as a manager in King and Queen of the Ring, you can do that by signing up in the comment section. You can sign up for free. If you want more superstars, more than one, you have to sign up with a membership. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys next show, next video. Thank you for watching. Get out of here. Peace.